There we are. Ooh, I need to move this. Let's move chat. There. That all fits. Very good. Let's make that just a smidgen larger. There we are. Just one moment. Just getting some further word out. Perfect. Right, I believe everything is finally in place now. Introductory sequence, I suppose. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone everywhere in between. I'm a Spectrum D, but you may also call me Lewis. And I only realised earlier this evening that this is becoming something of a trend. It's whenever I am able to stream, it's normally around fall or autumn over here, even around Halloween in specific. And just as well, we've got Mario Kart as well. Let's see, I have planned for this evening viewer races. Fairly simple. Lobby code is on the stream display there. Anyone who has Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and would like to join alongside me in the races, input that and it should take you to a lobby called Spectrum's Races, with, I believe, a Rosalina icon. I do have CPUs on, so that there is a little bit more challenge than just going against me. And I suppose while we wait, let's go to Twisted Mansion. 'Tis the season. Of course, does it have a timer? Because I know it goes from 10 seconds and downwards, but it doesn't give a timer for everyone until just the last moment. Anyone who may not be able to join me in the races, do feel free to make yourself known in chat if you'd like. I will get round to your message at some point, seeing as the chat is behind me. Also, you'll notice new stream avatar and new display. The former has been a long time coming, admittedly, but the latter was actually influenced by, what time is it? It should be. Why is it not starting? Do I need to have multiple? Oh, I guess I need to have multiple people. Recently I had some troubles with my computer. So much so that we had to, both myself and my dad had to reinstall Windows 10 on it, and then I've had to reacquire. Thankfully, some of my pre-existing data was kept, but I didn't have my wallpaper, I didn't have my my settings, and I didn't have all of my software installed. So I got it all back, or at least I've got access to it. I've installed everything I need, and I figured, well, seeing as I lost the overlays that I made in Pixlr the last time as a result of this technical issue, I'd go ahead and make a new one, and I quite like it actually. I did consider going with something more homely previously, or as I had previously, but this works much better. With my avatar, I did want to have the mouth moving, like I did on my last one. But unfortunately, it appears that none of the devices or programs I used to try and transfer the animation for Discord reactive images recognized animated PNGs. So unfortunately, it's just 2 still shots until the inexorable occasion wherein I create a new one that is actually animated and I figure out how to do it. I'd like to do that in Procreate Dreams though, because that's got more capabilities than Procreate. Oh, right, I should... I'm a moron. I should probably make it clear that I'm live now. I'm live. Bit of an idiot me for not thinking about that. Oh. Oh yes, I should probably ask. Audio balancing, do let me know if everything is okay. I've tried to make sure that it's already done in advance, but one can never be too sure. Now then. Can you not play solo races? Or did I get the date wrong? Do excuse me, I'm a bit of a moron. Let me, where's OBS? I do apologise. Let me have a look and make sure that I've got this right. Let's see. Yes, that all looks okay. 4th of the 10th from 7 to 9:30. That all looks right. Oh, 6, welcome. Do excuse me, I'm trying to figure out how to start racing with only me in the lobby. Ah, okay. So I can choose a course. Now let's see if we can get beyond this point. Streaming, here we are again. Oh, right. Why is that there? Hold on. No. There we are. Now why did that activate? Anyway, that looks a lot cleaner now. Let's have a look. Suppose we'll settle on random. Waiting for everyone to vote for a course. There's only one person here at the moment. Can you really not race on your own in a lobby? Well. Balls. I've been told by a person or two that they would like to race with me, so I suppose it's just a matter of waiting. I suppose I can attempt small talk while I wait. I do have a couple of things I need to send updates on anyway. Now then. This is not the only stream that I have planned for the foreseeable future. I believe it's on the 9th I have scheduled it for. I have scheduled a Resident Evil stream. This will be my second time playing the game because I did play it the first a while ago to try it out, but I hardly remember a damn thing about it. And it's the Halloween season, so it's thematically appropriate. And then for later on, I believe it's the 11th, which is the last full day in which I have the house to myself. I will be doing something a little different. I will be, hoping there is enough anyway, I will be, hopefully, reading aloud some creepypastas and or spooky stories. Just to, I don't know, flex my narrative skills or expand them into other areas. For those who aren't aware, I have much more recently been fairly active on a new collaborative YouTube channel called TheFictionForgers, which is where all my creative endeavours go for the moment. For anyone interested, I might send a link in the chat. Forgive me, train of thought, where was I? Yes, if anyone has any suggestions for creepypastas or spooky stories for me to read aloud on stream later on in the next week, actually, because it's Saturday, Feel free to either send the name and author in the chat box, and I will likely see it and note it down somewhere, or if you happen to have me on Discord, or even if you don't, my Discord should be on my Twitch page. Oh no, that will lead to the... I think that leads to the Forge, actually. I'll have to check. Point is, in one way or another, if you have any suggestions, do make them known and I will jot them down, do some research, and see if I can read them aloud on stream. I'm not sure how to go about the age, or how to go about the content, because I don't know what the difference between visual and audible or verbal descriptions of rather graphic scenes in one way or another go down with Twitch. That is admittedly a side of the TOS. Side of the TOS? Oh, let's not go into that. But point is, I want it to be suitable and not get me banned. Let's see, in the chat. GameWeaver6. An alternative account. I finally got around to updating my Twitch stuff. Just need a new banner for Twitch and the gaming channel. Very good. I will be eager to see what you do with it. Depending what happens in the near future. This is rather awkward. What about chat? I realised that, there's what, a good year, the best part of a year's difference, between when I stream. I've already gone over the myriad reasons why I shan't do that to you again. But what's everyone been up to? Have you guys been getting on? Oh, yes, of course, for anyone interested. All the VODs of the streams will be going up on my personal YouTube page, which I believe is also on my main Twitch page. So for anyone who's not caught up and wants to have it on as background noise or just wants to see what we got up to, they will likely be there. Why have I not noticed this snag until now? You really can't race on your own in a lobby because of the course voting system. And I can't change any of the criteria. Or can I? Okay, do excuse me. This is third time's the charm. I'm gonna see if I can amend this. Now, unfortunately, you cannot delete a live tournament, which is a little annoying. Let's have a look. So, create a tournament. Would love to join in right now. Sadly, I do not own Mario Kart. No, naturally. Who do I go with this? I suppose we'll go with Inkling Boy, as good as anyone. Spectrums. Races. Right. Now, can I select what the stages are? Okay, so that's the number of races. If anyone in chat knows anyone who might want to participate, by all means. Items, no teams, 150 should be suitable. Normal CPU, all vehicles. Group switching, player rating. Code required. You can't just put random maps, you have to have a random selection. Well, you have to have it selected through a set. Okay, I didn't foresee this. This is a I don't know, maybe someone's joined in my absence. We'll have a look. Well. Okay, so the chat disappeared. I wondered where it went. Shall have to tweak that, just so that it doesn't throw me off. I do apologize. I did not foresee this. Oh, right, I should probably send out the, There we are. Well. Ah, here we are. I was too busy looking at my phone and sending a link. We'll go with random. I believe this is one of my personal friends. In person. The few that I do have. I believe she's been here most of the time, if not every time. Yes, it is. Perfect. Now then. I haven't gone for 200cc because I like to be forgiven. I do apologize if the game audio cuts out at all. All my settings appear to be the same as they were before the PC issue. So it might just be a matter of the fact that I'm streaming. Perhaps something to do with my capture card, though I doubt it, because it appears to be capturing the visuals. That and my headphones are a bit iffy. Oh dear. Okay, Isabel. Of course, if chat feels like it, do feel free to talk amongst yourselves while my focus is occupied on the races. Let's see, does the bob-on blow up after long enough, or can you hold it or anything else? I forget. Looks like you can, that's good. Oh, I'm a complete idiot. Why did I not follow the arrows? Suppose I was on autopilot. Oh yes, for anyone curious, I do, at some point, plan on getting Sonic Racing Crossworlds, which is making its rounds on the internet and clearly being very well received. But I don't think I want to pay nearly £60 for it, so I will likely be waiting until it is on a sale. And if it is, I imagine it will probably be at some point just before or during the Christmas season. But I will get there. I will get round to it. I really want to play that. Whether that be with viewers in the not-so-near future, or just on my own time to unlock stuff. I would have very much liked to play that. Hey, 3 viewers right now. Very nice. Welcome. Okay. Ooh, 2 choices of Rainbow Road. I like this one more. Okay. Well, let's just go for Big Blue. Good music. What do we get? We go into space or go into space? Very nice track. Though I think my favourite is still the, I think it's the N64 Rainbow Road, the one with the shiny golden rails, the fireworks. Are they fireworks or just a light show? Point is, that's a very nice one. I think that's my favourite track in the game. Probably should have... I don't know. So on one part I'm thinking, should I have put the CPU on hard? But... no. I don't want to make it hell on... casual. I say casual as if I play competitively, I don't. Very good. Let's see, do I have any... I should probably close Discord, because that's using up bandwidth and I don't need that open. I will check any messages I get later. Oh! Drac, welcome. Rage and Sage, also welcome. Of course, do feel free to lurk. I like to lurk in other people's streams. The racing appears to be going fairly well. It didn't go for a while. Because viewers participating hadn't joined in yet. And I've only realized now that you cannot actually play online races in lobbies alone. Like, yeah, you have to have 2 or more human players in order to pick a track. But because it was just me, the track selection didn't happen. It didn't go ahead. So we were left in a perpetual state of standing on top of some poor people's home. But now we've got people here, we've got races, so we can finally go on with proceedings. Water Park. Sapphire G. That's a new person. Welcome. The pile of flesh is growing, I see there. Ah, Gil, also welcome. The pile of flesh is growing, I see there are 3 of us. You know, I was about to say there was a much better way you could have put that, but given the time of year it is, the time of all things grotesque and alarming and, frankly, potentially traumatizing, I suppose it's not completely inappropriate. Make that 4, yes indeed. But yes, welcome Gil. Welcome to what appears to be the annual Mario Kart lobby. For people who have just joined chat, I will give you the abridged version of what I said a little earlier. This is not the only stream I have planned. I have a Resident Evil 2015 stream planned for what I believe is the 9th, and then later on what I believe is the 11th, also at the same time, it will be potentially reading aloud scary stories and or creepypastas. Going back in time for a bit. That's assuming I can get enough material together for 2.5 hours. But if not, I am thinking maybe something Minecraft based. I'm thinking either exploring some sort of horror mod pack just to match the Halloween stuff, or if I'm not able to, if that somehow falls through, I might just boot up the Copper Age, because that came out recently, and I suppose have a first impression stream for the Copper Age. Whether that will be with creative or survival, I don't know. But these are just ideas that I'm spitballing on the possibility that the creepy readings can't commence. Oh, okay, good. Let's have a look. The flesh, it grows ever hungry, I want to eat a burger. Well, if you've got the necessary facilities, by all means. Of course, you're the one to find a justification in nonsense I spout. At this point, it's a regular occurrence. Being a man of reason does not necessarily mean it's good reason. What on God's green earth is that? Okay, Minecraft horror mods. Yes, that's the hope. If anyone actually has any good horror mod pack suggestions off the top of their head, you can tell me that as well. I'd prefer if it were through the fabric loader, but I don't mind booting up a Forge loader either, if it's for the sake of the player and viewer experience. There's a lot of melody motorways, it seems. It's like a rabid thing. Of course, you guys are a little bit behind me, so I might forget the context behind what you're saying. It's like, oh, the meme maker abomination, yes. Is that really a rabbit? I suppose it could be. Neo Terry. Okay. I'm not sure why, but getting a first glance at that almost made me think it was maybe a draft or a rejected character from Bob's Burgers or something? I don't know. I didn't even watch that series, I've just seen character designs pop up. But for the people who have only recently come into chat, what have you guys been up to? How have you guys been getting on? Oh, good. Oh, not again. Whew. Thank you, invincibility frames. This Dryburn. This Dryburn is... Ah, dang it. What are the names of those music note creatures, I wonder? Watch them be a play on a sheet music terminology or something. Oh dear. Well, once again, that's a wall. Come on, can I get one glider? Yes, I can. Much as I'd like to take that shortcut, I don't think I will. I don't want to get complacent now. You should try Sons of Sin. I played it last Halloween. It's a mod. Okay, if I could, as long as I can find it on the Modrimph loader, preferably. It's Burger Billy, the inbred character that's part burger meat. Okay. That's a smidgen grotesque mental image, but hey. Since you left VC about 45 minutes ago, I made my first attempt at a Halloween-themed version of... Oh, okay. Yes, I did briefly see that in the... I believe it was the DMs. I shall take a further look at it later. They're literally called bouncing notes. So they're willing to call their crabs sidesteppers. But they just call the note creatures bouncing notes. Perhaps. Let's go to Swamp Ruins. I think I like that music track. Okay, Tokyo Blur, Swamp Ruins, and... Tokyo Blur. I mean, sidesteppers are old. Well, yes, they are. I suppose I don't really know how far back the sidestepper name goes, because there's sometimes a difference between official terminology and what's put in an instruction manual, especially predating the internet. Or predating the commonly accessible internet. I don't know, I wasn't there for when internet was, I wasn't there for dial-up internet, and I'm quite thankful I wasn't. Though at the same time, I think it would have been fun to grow up in the age of arcade games. Ah, balls. Ah. Well played, Mel. Also for chat, I do intend on getting Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I'm just waiting for a sale. Good lord, those two are so far ahead of us. Dry bones. Don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself. Okay. I'll take third. I'll gladly take third. Would you rather be trapped in an anime you don't know about, like Naruto, with the abilities necessary to survive or thrive, Or an anime you do know like JoJo with no additional abilities while being drawn into the plot without fail. Oh. I'm gonna raise this question to chat too. Okay. So if I'm in Naruto, I have the necessary abilities to survive and thrive, but I don't necessarily know what I'm getting into. I am not involved directly in the main proceedings, or in the proceedings of the main arcs. I'll probably be collateral damage, but I likely won't be head on until something hits me in the head. Now in JoJo, I don't have powers, so I don't have Hamon, I don't have the spin, I don't have a stand, I'm not even an alien like Mikitaka. But I am still in the main plot. Because even if I'm not directly involved in the main plot, whichever plot it may be, I still have a period of time where I am living like a normal person. And that still means taxes. I mean, I'm sure you get taxes in Naruto as well, but I don't know, maybe there are perks that come with being part of the team or having chakra. I think it's safe to say, unless I've got protection, someone like me in the events of JoJo with no powers, no Hamon, no stand, no spin, no alien blood. I'd probably die. Maybe Noriaki lives, fair trade. I suppose maybe Naruto, out of sheer curiosity. Maybe Naruto out of curiosity, but of course, yes, I am more knowledgeable than magic. I suppose if I retain my knowledge, that might help, but at the same time, if that knowledge may very well have a big impact on the story. And if the story takes a turn, my knowledge doesn't mean very much. Of course, depending on the potency of the main villain's abilities. Ow, that's a blue shell. Oh yes, I do apologize if I'm being a bit loud. I will gladly explicit. Yeah, I think that's the main consensus. If I want to live longer, probably Naruto. But if we're going out of potential deviation in the narrative, maybe JoJo. But I could very well die, or be a detriment to the team, whichever's worse. You could learn things like spin or Hamon and stand a chance at getting a stand, but there's no guarantee. Yes, of course. Yes, knowledge is retained. That could still spell my death. You could learn things like spin or Hamon and stand a chance at getting a stand. Okay. I don't think I would go the stand arrow route. Because there's a 50% chance I die, and, well, I don't know what my stand's going to be, because it very much depends on... It depends on the person at that moment in time, I'm pretty sure. Now, Hamon or spin could be the road to acquiring a stand, but depending on what you learn, it can take between weeks and potentially months, depending on the capacity of the person, to learn those things. Also depends on the world. Surviving in Naruto is doing good, while surviving in the Berserk world is just so... I have heard things about Berserk, both about the world and the people within it. No, for what I have heard, that sounds like hell. Try not to overthink it. Gil, pardon my sounding bold, but I think you may have forgotten who you're talking to. Looking too far into things, is kind of one of the few things I offer in a group dynamic outside of being the straight man. If there isn't a straight man present. See you there, dragons. Of course, the green mushrooms. You couldn't do tricks off of the green mushrooms in the Wii version. Autism spectrum disorder go burr. That it does, yes. Ow. I allowed myself to be distracted. That was stupid. Ow. I suppose on the bright side, at least, for anyone who may have been here before, you might remember a player by the name of Glace, who is someone in my local competitive gaming scene who attended my last Mario Kart stream, I believe. He was a menace, and I imagine he still is. Sorry, Mel, had to do it. And I at least keep third. Power Star in third place. That's first time chatter. I will be with you in an hour. I will be with you in a moment. Second place, very good. First time chat, Kingboo 2001. Hello, welcome. Also, thank you for the follow. Let's see. Drag says, what if you get trapped in a very passive anime and you're just constantly scared of the big twist happening? So I not only still have to live in a world with taxes, but I'm also paranoid. Wonderful. Let's see. Now follow-up question, chat. If you could be a main character of one power fantasy anime without any power-ups, like being a Saiyan, you'd just be a human, which anime would you pick? So power fantasy is stuff like, I imagine, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, JoJo. In terms of the anime I've seen, what have I seen? I don't think Cyberpunk works because, well, that's more enhancement. I don't know. I guess it depends where the powers come from. Ooh. So Six says, I'll be picking Hunter x Hunter, but I'd be fine with Pokemon. That's a good question. Part of me wants to say JoJo, but of course the world very much depends on what era and what universe. And unless I am in a position of power or very lucky, I've still got to worry about society. Dragon Ball would probably be a hellish world to live in for the ordinary person, given how regularly, like let's say the space of 100 years, how many times the world has been under siege or under threat by I would not even just extraterrestrial baddies, but also things born from Earth too. What else? What other ones am I familiar with? Dandadan could be interesting, but again, that depends on if I'm with the main group. I haven't watched Demon Slayer all the way through. You know what? Maybe just because it's fresh in my mind after being up to date with it, maybe Dandadan? It'd be interesting. And let me tell you this, I don't think I would easily stand the infighting between Ira and Momo. I will try not to give spoilers in case anyone is interested in watching any of these programs. Oh, I thought I was going to get you too. Very good. Let's see. Cyberpunk is a power fantasy, okay. Okay, well, I don't imagine much would change for me anyway. I don't see myself getting involved in crime willingly. Drax says, reincarnated as a slime. That anime is about getting a kinda shitty world and making it better. Okay. Now I like the worldscape of... Okay. Yes. Got to go for a bit. Yes, of course. By all means. Picking the option with ghosts. What is that supposed to say? Excuse me. Words. I assume that's supposed to say how white of you. Oh, white as a ghost. Yes. The cogs had to turn for a moment. Ghosts, aliens, demons, all in the same general area. Have you tried Sonic Crossworld? I have in fact played the open network test and I found it quite good. I do hear that the main game does have some problems, but overall, it seems to be very well received, and based on what I've played, I definitely want to get it as soon as possible. Within financial reason. Although, there was a bit of a moan about certain additional characters not having voice lines, particularly Sonic the Werehog. But there are voice mods there are voice mods for that already. They're repetitive, sure, but when you have characters' voices on, modded or not, they can get rather repetitive depending on the action. Short version, I have played Sonic Racing Crossworlds and am very interested in getting it when I can. I wanted to get it on PS4 to save space on my PC, but unfortunately, wouldn't you know it, it's one of the games that I need PS Plus to play online, so Steam it will be. Oh, that's... Oh. I see you there, Drybones. Oh, I see you there. I know you want to fire that. Ah, well. White with a G sound at the start and notes upon on... Oh, okay. That went over my head, clearly. Well played, Neo. Or Neo, however that word is supposed to be pronounced. Let's go with... Let's go Toad Circuit. Let's just move. There we are. Now I can see everything. Good. Excuse me. Okay, Ribbon Road, Mario Kart Stadium, Toad, I think that's Toad Circuit, and... New York Minute. It's not gonna be long before one of the other two catch up on my points. Ah, but your banana's gone. Oh. Okay. Well. That plan backfired horribly. Okay, note to self. Holographic walls do not in fact have mass. Oh. Okay, I used that a little preemptively, I must admit. Ooh, don't get in its way. Ooh, they are very close behind. Oh, not again. Except this time it's the reverse. Okay, they don't have any defenses, which means naught now. Oh well, well played. You should stream Genshin one of these days. I heard people starting out on Genshin has been popping off recently, and for a casual player like yourself, could help out a lot in Drive to Play. What does a man have to do to get mod in his partner's chat? That's rather a good point. Can I do that here? Hang on. How does one choose mods? Now that I think about it. Do I have to use a command? Despite my number of streams, it's not very fruitful. Pin message, click to reply, no. Ah, here we are, can I? Block report, no, that's not what I want to do. Ah. Here we are. There we are. Have you tried Mario Kart World? Good sir, I don't have a Switch 2. And I've no intention of purchasing a Switch 2. With the about £500 or so it would take for me to buy a Switch 2, and a slightly more for Mario Kart World bundle, I could get myself a fairly decent PC, probably upgrading from the one I have now. And while I probably wouldn't do it, I could emulate, with the only snag being the lack of ability to play it online without other assistance. While I am not against trying it out, I do not have the means to, and don't intend to pursue it. There is not nearly enough on the Switch 2 to justify not only that price, but the notion of getting a new console. Oh. That could not have been timed any worse. Right now my right eye is itchy. That's one of the worst things you can get when you're focused on a game, is either your nose runs or something itches, and the need to scratch it becomes more and more overwhelming until I suppose it ends up one of two ways. Fire that. You either scratch it and risk losing what you're doing, or you hold on and make the urge worse. And I am evidently doing the latter apparently. Dang it. I suppose I can send that forward. Ooh! Here comes the blue shell. I'm trying to remember, is that called a spiny shell officially? Because I know that spinies are red. I could have sworn that, maybe it's just a Mandela effect, but I could have sworn that the blue shell was called the spiny shell officially. Come on! Yes! I am now a mod. I am overjoyed, and all I had to do was make a multi-part, large-scale JoJo fan series for 4 years. Right, forgive me for not immediately knowing what direction that was. Multi-part, large-scale. Oh, yes, yes, how did I suddenly forget about that? Let's go random. It is called the spiny shell, yes. But if that shell came from a... No. If that shell came from a spiny, why is it blue? There goes me thinking too hard about things again. Too many thoughts to form a coherent sentence, it seems. The complete opposite of a brain empty moment. Brain too full. Oh. Balls. Neo Terry again. Power Star, maybe oh, that's the wrong way. Ow. Sapphire, okay. Ow. Okay, who incurred the wrath of the vengeful hand of God? Not again. Oh. That was getting out of hand. There were two of them for a moment. Don't do it now. I know you want to do it. Don't do it. Oh. That's not going to hit them in time. Oh no! Can I get one of them? I can, but way too late. Well played. Yes, I apologize. The fort just slipped my mind while it was occupied with other things. I'm not quite sure how it could slip my mind myself, but it did. Let's see what we'll give the Wheel of Fate another chance to bestow a course upon us. Nope, Toad Harbor. expected better from them. Well, that's what happens when you have new players. New chance for competition. And boy, do you sometimes get it. You think the skill in Mario Kart can get you think the skill gap in Mario Kart can get big? Well, if you've been to or seen footage of a competitive Smash bracket, good lord, the skill on display from some of those people, and I've witnessed some in person. The things that someone can do with a controller and Princess Peach are quite frankly mad. Pretty sure one time they got the turnip out, threw it at their opponent, and then when it bounced off of them to land on the ground, they picked it up again and used it again. Stuff like that. Oh. I've never left it as a kid. Makes sense. Let's try that again, shall we? Wait, hold on. Who did that hit? Ooh. Okay, now's my chance. Well, so yes, I suppose you're right, Six. A bit of a delayed response, but perhaps I should stream Genshin Impact one of these days. Though it'll probably be just me trying to do quests and get through the story. Oh no, that's a blue shell coming. Self-glaze? Is that referring to... I'm sorry, sometimes these thoughts go through one ear and out the other. Diamond Sundrake, welcome. Bro, Gildusk is the same person as... Ah. Yes, I should have, I really should have picked up on that, shouldn't I? Because I knew he was in the races, but it just didn't click. Let's go with Dragon Driftway this time. Oh. Well then. It appears I was not the only one to have this idea. And yet, TikTok clock. Not that I'm against it. Yeah, it took you long. Yeah. When one's mind is focused on one particular thing, everything else just sort of... I suppose everything else is sort of a blur, out of focus. It's like I can either be paying the most attention to what someone is saying and trying to figure it out if it doesn't make sense, but when my mind is focused on something already, it just happens without me. Shame you can't do a wheelie in this game. I used to like doing that in Mario Kart Wii. sometimes it would give you just enough speed to overtake a player. Just enough. Oh. Oh, wow, they had the horn. And that's a shell. And another one. Okay, that was 2. Where's the 3rd? Save this, because I don't think the horn can get rid of a blue hair. That's here. Gil is only pulling your leg, it's not malicious. Yes, I'm aware. It's just that, much like how sometimes I struggle to determine the context behind someone's words through tone, on the other hand, sometimes my own tone does not send a clear enough message. Which is admittedly a fault on my part. Let's do Los Angeles laps. Mario Circuit. Very well. Good old base game tracks. I shall answer your next question 6 after this race, because I will probably need time to think about it. Well, think about it properly. Of course, I'm actively thinking about it now. I'm not going into ow. Ooh. Max speed. I don't know why, but whenever there is one, I get this weird compulsion to hit the sign when I'm in glide mode. I cannot fathom it. And I cannot explain it. Oh no. Oh. Go on, where are you? Ah, I see them. Did. Wherefore art thou? Oh. Oh, well, this is just... Is that 5 red shells consecutively? That's karma. What were the last few streams you did? The last 2 I can think of were you and Dragon playing that one zombie shooter, and before that the 3 idiot streams, or was it the deceit one? Good question. I can't think in any particular order, but the last few streams I remember in terms of their recency, I'll have to look if that's a word. One of them was most certainly Left 4 Dead 2 with Dragon. Ooh, that's a good question. Which also leads to a very good opportunity for me to plug my YouTube page, which does have all of my stream archive, well, most of my stream archives on it. Recency is not a word, but it is a technical term. Ah. Interesting. Oh no, here comes the... Ow. Right. Okay, that dry bones is... That dry bones is on my tailbone, and he's ahead of me. Gotta be careful. One wrong move, that could be a banana peel. Right to the face. Ah! Fortuitous. No? Let's try that again. That didn't work that well. Newest first, Mario Kart 8, Left 4 Dead, oh, okay. Doki Doki Literature Club, Minecraft Edition, ah yes, that was an edited video. And then Free Idiots Play Back to School, that was... A shame how short of an experience that was. Granted, I don't think I really contributed much to that, but... That was certainly an experience. Naturally finding a pit to hell in, I think it was a bathroom changing room of some sort. There's definitely a mop in there. Ooh, Moonview Highway. That was my favourite course on the... Oh. Okay, well, looks like Melissa's out. Thank you for playing. See, Bowser's Castle and Moonview Highway. Oh, excuse me. Found out the full game is dropping soon. It has an estimated playtime of 3 hours. Ooh. I see. If it's not too big of a game, it might be worth looking into. horror is not typically my genre, but I'm certainly open to new experiences. Oh, dragons. Seconds. Oh, you want to? Oh, never mind. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable by any means. Damn. I thought I could get past that. Oh. Ooh. This could help. Good lord, that Tri-Bones. Credit where credit is due, that's skill. Oh, that's a bit. Sorry, Ludwig. Okay, well, it's safe to say that they've won again. They are very good. Oh, well, good game. It is my full belief that Neoteri is going to surpass me in points by the end of this session. Very little doubt in my mind. Drybones keeps on winning, indeed. It looks like I'm not your main concern anymore. Actually, no, I never was, because we were playing with Glace. Let's do Wario's Gold Mine. For some reason, I don't know why, but my family did not like the original Wario's Gold Mine on the Wii. Perhaps it was the lack of rails, perhaps it was the sudden drops, perhaps it was the falls into nothingness. All of which you had on Rainbow Road and more. Ooh. Of course, they must have still been in, hit stun that had invincibility frames before the shell hit them. Lacking skill in equal measure. Oh no. Don't go off the edge, don't go off the edge. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. I apologize for that. I had a momentary disconnection. I hope it doesn't happen again. Yes, it did, momentarily. I don't know if there's any way to adjust my bitrate to allow for more stable streams. Though given that it was unable at the start, I'm surprised it lasted this long before stopping. Is that going to have any impact on the VOD, or are they going to be separate? Are they going to be separate videos? It doesn't. It's not giving me the option to continue, so it's clearly reconnected, which is good. I'll go Cheese Land. Why not? Had the unrestrainable urge to play old split-screen multiplayer games, but don't have anyone to play with. I want to say that Parsec might be the solution to that, but I've never used it. It should not have any issues with the VOD except for a jump cut. Okay. That's good. So it's about the hour-and-a-half mark. Just before. Shall I have to, Oh yes, I should probably make a note. So, as I'm sure that most of you are aware, and for those who aren't, I'll explain in short if I can. YouTube recently made some changes, particularly to what users have accessible to them without what they deem to be sufficient identification. And among those things, I don't think you can. One of them relates to pinned comments. I think it might be putting links in pinned comments. Using links at all is difficult. I'm not sure what the consensus is on timestamps, because I admittedly didn't read that bit. But the accessibility of my VOD descriptions is going to be a little out of whack until either YouTube decides to amend this problem, which, well, let's be honest, they likely won't, or if there is a way to recover those options. So you may just have to, for those who aren't on the FictionForge Discord server, which will probably be in the video description. That was stupid. You will unfortunately have to copy-paste that into your server search. Timestamp should be fine, but I'm not sure. But that's just a warning in advance in case there's a little more on the viewer's end to have to do. Well done, Gil. I know Parsec would work. I'm saying there is anyone who wants to play with me. I'd be up for giving it a shot. I'm not entirely sure how Parsec works. Let's go random. Okay. So we went from unstable to excellent. So what's causing that fluctuation in connection? Because I've only got 2 windows open on my computer. My Switch is connected to the internet and playing a game, yes. My phone is connected, but it's not active. Like, I'm not doing anything with it, it's just on idly. Same with my iPad, I think. Television is off. Could also be the weather. Oh, there it is. I thought the music wasn't playing for a moment, it had to fade in. Alright, come on, can I get it? I cannot. Ah. Oh. Why didn't I avoid that? Ooh, no. Oh. Okay, through the rink. Oh dear. No! Dry bones. Again. Good lord. Well done. Oh, 7 viewers. That was quite the leap. Welcome. Do make yourself known in the chat if you can. Let's go... Let's go Daisy Silk. Oh. Okay, 2 to 1. And the Wheel of Fate says... Maple Tree Way. Oh, would you look at that? We've gone unstable again. Is there no middle ground? If anyone knows any ways that I can make adjustments to help the bitrate, do let me know. Because I would assume it's something I do through OBS. Okay, looks like Six has posted another question in the chat. I'll get to that in due time. wish. There you are. This dry bones is certainly something else. Come on. That didn't help. I don't imagine this is likely to either, but with a shot. I got myself. Of course I did. Why did I expect anything less? Oh, I just snuck a peek at chat. Welcome back, Jack. There was a brief moment of disconnection. So from what I'm told, the stream will suffer nothing more than a jump cut when I download the VOD. Which is good, because I'd rather not have to download two separate files. For want of better terminology, this dry bones is smoking everyone. Wrecking our shit, some might say. Yes, smoking indeed. Cue the Jim Carrey cut from the mask. Okay, random and Paris Promenade. Now, what's Gil going to offer us? Rabid guy is still around. Get good scrub moment if you ask Sid. Yes, evidently. Speaking of getting good, if there is one game, or rather game property, I'd be interested in trying if I could get a physical copy of them, the Hollow Knight games. I'm told they're good, they're visually pleasing. And I don't think I've played, to my memory, I don't think I've played any games like them. Metroidvanias, right? If I can find physical versions for the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, I'd be more than willing to give them a shot, even if it's just in my own time, which it would more than likely would be. You can also get them digital on Switch. Yes? And I would not be entirely opposed to getting them digitally, but if I were able, my preference would be to get them physically, like offline games. I do not see a reason for them to take up space on my drives. There's already enough space being taken up on those. don't know, if I ever find myself down the city at any point before I move the beginning of next year, then... I don't know, perhaps I'll look and see if anyone's brought in any physical copies. Not likely, but... one can hope. Oh god, I forgot everyone starts going backwards now. Which begs the question, does the red shell just go for anyone nearby, or does it go for whoever's going in the right direction? Oh, no. Oh. Let's see. Drax says, oh yes, get them. Six says, I'll buy them for you for Christmas if you don't get them yourself. I will bear that in mind, but don't feel compelled. You can also get them on Switch. Yes, I've read. Silk Song is digital only right now. Watch it be a limited run games release, because that's the fate the Shantae series had, and that bugs me, because I want to try them too. Playing Hollow Knight on controller, I'd rather perish. Everyone's got their own preferences. I think you can only get them second-hand or from Fangamer. Oh. Damn. I mean, second-hand is to be expected. It won't. Hollow Knight has a deal with Fangamer. Ah. Oh, first time chat. Faster. Is that said bait? There's an E at the end. Hello, Drac. How many? Oh, okay, that's for Drac. Wait, Maid OC? Well, I can't even tell if that's a joke or not, but it's a mildly amusing mental image. Ah. Come on, can I hit Lemmy or Funky? I hit a banana. I didn't hit you. Okay, there's Gil. First landmark. Come hither. Oh. Come on. We have hope. Don't raise them too high, but we have hope. Alright. Oh, no. Sorry, Gil. That wasn't meant for you. You know what? Fair enough. Can I at least get Funky Kong? No. Not the worst place, I'll take it. Last time I bought a cartridge from Fangamer, I got 3 copies of the same game. Was that an error in the shipping? 5, okay. I think I know who it is. Do not question a man's gooning spec. You know, I really shouldn't. And yet, whether consciously or not, I still find myself doing so. The inner machinations of a man's mind or a person's mind are truly an enigma. Maybe we want full scale. Also, yes, pasta, welcome. Forgive me for not saying so sooner. I could put it in my house, a real problem trying to explain it to people. Well, there's people like myself and other people we know in person you wouldn't have to explain much to. Drac robot maze. That's another mental image. This Neo-Terry thing. Dang it. Red shell equipped too. I think that's a red shell they have. There we go. I was concerned. I was just about to say I was rather concerned that I was going to fall off there. Lo and behold, the vengeful hand of God strikes again. Okay, let's not repeat history. Okay, good. History did not repeat. Or it hasn't repeated yet. Very good. It's like the time Spectrum found out I had a life-size one-to-one wax replica of the Ninth Doctor and had too many questions. I'll be honest, I forgot you had that. So, you would be surprised at the things that this man has, Drac. It's truly a wonder. Sadly, it and a lot of my memorabilia burned in my storage room during the lightning storm. Oh, yeah! Oh, I forgot about that. Imagine if it came to life. Yeah, let's not have autons in real life, please. The world is already doing enough to itself. Let's not have autons. Let's not have the Nestine consciousness, thanks. Who the hell is Madame Tu... Oh, he means Madame Tussaud, the waxwork company. It's just that Tussaud is one of the, Tussaud is one of those words that it's a little difficult to spell off the top of one's head because one doesn't see it very frequently. Yeah, it happens. There are moments where everyone has some sort of cerebral flatulence. Oh, blocked it just in time. And that's... saw that coming and did hardly anything about it. Denied. Ow. Oh no, not again. Alright. Sorry in advance. And one for spec. Never mind. Now, this is one of many times that this Dry Bones has been hit by a blue shell, and they've been able to bring it back most of the time. Like, they're going off of a percentage, I'd say a good 95, 90. They've been able to bring their blue shell hit back. Case in point. I remember seeing a lot of their works on Shooty's Twitter a while back. Oh yes, Madame Two Swords did a wax work of Shooty Godware as well. By the way, I shall have a look at my DMs later. Thank you, Drac. I am making him send me that art. Oh boy. May Drac is more popular than OG Drac. That happens. Whether it's because of people's particular likes or just the hilarity of it, people in maid outfits just draws a lot of attention, it seems. I guess we're going to Animal Crossing. Now, are we going to get the autumn one? Because I think it cycles. I'm merely making an observation, Drag. Whether you choose to believe it or not, you know this to be true in your heart of hearts. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. See, case in point. Pastor says yes and. And you know what? Respect for self-acceptance. Oh no. Here we go. Ow. Okay. Well. Still got one more. We'll see where this goes. Okay, so the piranha plant does not help you on rough ground, good to know. Doesn't defend against items, also good to know. Goodbye, Lemmy. I think that's Lemmy. Outside of a few of them, I frequently forget the name of Bowser's adopted kids. Is it still canon that the Koopalings are adopted, or if they, have Nintendo redacted that part of what little continuity is in the main series? That wasn't aimed at you, rather at the D-Gens in chat. Yes, I suppose I should have seen that coming. Spectrum now plays Genshin Impact, you already know he's too far gone. I have said before that I do not find myself attracted in that way toward fictional characters, right? Pretty sure I have. He refuses to tell me his team, so I will assume it's really bad. Oh, mine? I honestly don't recall it entirely off the top of my head. When the what goes away? Oh wow, we've all picked, is it Shroom Ridge? It is Shroom Ridge. I think, is this a DS course or am I misremembering? I haven't played all of the Mario Karts. Oh, not typing the proper word into trick. Ah. Right, I see. I am not attracted to characters. I don't get emotionally attached to fictional characters very easily, so romantic or legitimately intimate feelings towards one, no, I do not see that happening. Plus, even if it did, could that not ruin my perception of the character in their source material, as opposed to how a goon might see them? Just, I don't know. Doesn't sound good. I don't know, the way I see it, why... me, at least myself, why would I don't even know if I could identify that sort of attraction in myself in a real person. Why would I put that towards a fictional character? Okay. Good, dodge the taxi, that's a truck. You fool! Ow. Never mind. Oh, well, I'll take third. Let's see. Gonna force him to grind for Fiorina next patch. Okay. Always get Zhangling and the water sword boy. Okay, that's... Okay, this is conversation about Genshin teams. I'll leave you guys to it. Let's go random. Oh, we're at 10 viewers now. Good lord. I'm trying to recall if that's the most I've had at one time. Regardless, welcome. How long will the stream last? I am planning, based on what I put on the schedule, to go until 9:30 my time. So that's... let's see, 2 minutes to 9. About 32 minutes. Oh, Hyrule Circuit. I really like the remix for this. Even though I'm not really a Zelda person. I think I've played a little bit of Breath of the Wild, but that was before I got my own Switch, and it was only like 5 or 10 minutes. I think I played Triforce Heroes. Yeah, it was Triforce Heroes. Was it? It was the top-down 3DS one, which was a mix of combat and puzzle-based. Have I played any of the other ones? I don't think I have. I do remember seeing something related to Twilight Princess in my childhood, but I don't know if that was me vicariously experiencing it online, or if that was a personal experience that I had, because we did have a Wii when I was younger. Oh, good lord, that's fire. Oh, okay. Okay, Terry. Oh. Balls. Never mind. Good lord, does the lightning strike invincibility really last that long? Ah, you again. Okay, they have their own defensive item. No! Come on. Last stretch. Very good. Whew. Okay, more Genshin advice. It's nice to see people so actively talking in chat. Let's go Cloudtop Cruise. I think that's got a Galaxy remix. Oh, excuse me. Might as well take a drink while I've got the time. Nope. Oh. Yeah, this dry bones is on my tail though. Okay, don't get struck. Thank you, Gil. Confidence to take the leaf shortcut too. Oh, that was a foolish thing to do. Well shot, Gil. At this point, this is just a fight for who can get second. Okay. Okay, never mind. Hello, Ludwig. I'd have to be very lucky. I am not, in fact, that lucky. I'll take second. Assuming he doesn't get snatched. It does not. Yep. And there it is. As I predicted, Neo Terry does in fact surpass me in points. Well played. And there's the crown. Alright, we've got to do it. Ah. Like-minded people, I see. We had to do it at least once. Oh. Well, for anyone who wanted their fix of Waluigi Pinball, you shall get it. Oh, yep. There's my comeuppance. Oh no. Ooh. Well. I hope Gil's having a better time though. Okay. I'll take it. Gives me a little boost in speed. Hello. No! Aww. Ow! Wonderful. I believe that's a count of 2 or 3 times that I've hit myself with my own green shell. Or maybe I'm thinking of the occasion on Shroom Bridge. That wasn't mine, that was someone else's. There you are. Oh, that's the sound of a blue shell. That is indeed the sound of a blue shell. No! Oh, right at the very end. There it is. Oh, Gil got to 300. Well done, Gil. You got your win. Yes, yes it was. Okay, Dolphin Shoals, random, and... Daisy Circuit? I forget. I forgot. Why did I completely forget? Daisy Cruiser. I knew it was Daisy. Of course, Daisy Circuit was the one that took place at sunset. Right. Penguins. Damn. Okay. What hitting in here for? Ah, I missed. And I hit myself again. Why does that keep happening? Come on. Watching Spectrum be ass at Mario Kart is fun. Well, I'm glad it's a good viewer experience. I never claimed to be good. Because I don't think I ever claimed to be. I've got to think. Alright, well, we'll see if we can make Drac happy. Cheese. Okay. Nope, Rainbow Road. That's fine because this is my favourite track. Why the orange bitch look high AF? Good question. That is the me of this dry bones. I honestly could not tell you myself. Okay, that's not why I wanted to use my, I forgot which button was to drift on. I wanted to use that on the Atari. Parry. That'll work, I suppose. Wait, what did they get? Oh dear. Oh, no, never mind. Triple shell. Of course, this is almost all an anti-grav trap. Uh-oh. Come on, make it, make it, make it, yes. Ooh, Electrodrome. Oh, wow. Alright, well, guess we're going to the Electrodrome. I think. Everyone's voted, haven't they? Or is this a visual glitch? Okay, just needed to load. Oh, yes! Solid hit. Who, pray tell? Ow! Oh, that's illusion. There, right? Oh! Okay. Right. Oh, damn. Okay, well there goes my shot at hitting him. I'm clearly not going to be able to hit you, so I'm just Mushroom Star and Lighting. Damn. Yoshi Valley. So fun. Yep. Should have thought a CPU would not be line. A CPU would not likely be line directly for me with Power Star. Sometimes I think Spectrum is having a good game, then he starts being ass again. I make an effort, but between a lack of skill, at least comparably to someone like Neo Terry here, and luck. Yeah, no, my performances have been all over the place. Very well, Gil. Let's make this our last game. Depending on how long this lasts, this might be the last game, because we're not far until 9:30. Right, Halsey. Okay, we have a shell. What a dear, we've got a weaken their defense though. Avoid the multi-mulls. Right. There you are. Hither. 9. Never mind, they have a Power Star. Streamer is suffering right now. Probably best to call it for the last game. Yes. It's good I'm not playing, then you'll see some real last gameplay. I will make an effort to try and remember that. Oh. Well, I suppose it is probably a good idea to take Six's advice and call it there, seeing as we are. Thank you for playing, Gil. Think that might be a good place to call it for this stream. You gonna raid someone? Can I? Is there anyone? Let's have a look. Where is the button? I've not done this before. Alerts, analytics. It's been fun until next stream. Indeed, the next stream should be Resident Evil on the 9th, if I recall correctly. How does one raid? see you next time. Thank you for coming. Here we are, raid channel. Here we go. This might be a bit out of left field, but I will send you to raid my local competitive scene. So if anyone wants to see some good Smash Brothers gameplay, that's happening now. Thought I'd send some people in. Okay. Well, that is my first raid. I suppose we'll call it there. Thank you to everyone who attended, both chat and in the races, both those present and not. As I mentioned earlier, Resident Evil should be the next stream on the 9th at the same time. I've been Spectrum D, but you may also call me Lewis. Until next time, fare thee well.